Good evening. On behalf of our founders, the Executive Committee, Board of Directors, and members of the Executive Leadership Council, welcome to our 2021 Annual Recognition Gala. We truly wish we could all be together in person this year. For many of us, tonight is like Black Executive Homecoming, with the opportunity to reconnect and celebrate decked out in our finest. So until we can do that safely again, we hope that you all stay well and keep your gowns and tuxedos ready for next year. Friends, tonight we celebrate 35 years of leadership and excellence in business from the most powerful Black executives in corporate America. We honor our 19 founders and their audacity to come together, not just to support each other as the only Black senior executives in their companies, but to ensure there would be others, more Black executives in the highest ranks of some of the most powerful companies in the world. I want to recognize 3 of our founding members whose leadership and unwavering support prevails today: Milt Irvin, Jim Kaiser, and Eleanor Williams. Thank you. We're so blessed to be the benefactors of your wisdom and generosity as you continue to uphold the work and mission of your beloved organization. And here we are, 35 years older, 800 members later. Our organization looks a little different than before. I became an ELC member 27 years ago, and I still vividly remember my first ELC meeting. Many of the founding members were present, and I could feel a ton of the power of ELC membership in that room. Looking around and recognizing faces I'd admired in business magazines, I immediately understood the gravity of our network and watched the unmatched camaraderie that comes with being a member. But as a more reserved person, I kept mostly to myself. One of our founders, Al Martins, pulled me aside and he wanted to get to know me better. He encouraged me to get actively involved. He thought my background might be a good match with what was then the ELC Foundation. Years later, I was privileged to serve as its chair. My wife, Tisha, who has held my hand along this ELC journey and is one of the biggest champions I know of this organization, reminded me of the magnitude and inherent responsibility of that role as I prepared for tonight. Because the ELC's giving, our scholarship programs, our pipeline development initiatives, all the great work that we are doing for the community, for our community, were first driven by the foundation. Today, our scholarship program supports Black undergraduate students at a tune of nearly $1.5 million annually. And we have thousands of up-and-coming Black professionals who register each year for our ELC's Institute and Leadership Development programs, proving that corporate America does not have a pipeline problem at all. So here we are now, tasked with holding on to the principles and values established by our founders with an intentionality around taking the ELC into the future. 7 months into the role as your CEO, I wholeheartedly believe the ELC is just as relevant now as it is at the time of our founding. The murders of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and many others, plus the spotlight placed on racism and inequities faced by Black people in corporate America, our future is driven by a commitment to our members and their companies as they work to advance Black leadership, and a commitment to contribute to the Black community through advocacy and philanthropy. We demand a better world for Black people, period. Let me be clear. Our mission is still the same. We're focused on advancing Black leadership in business by advocating for more Black executives and board directors and CEOs in the C-suites of Fortune 1000 and globally equivalent corporations, and for developing the talent pipeline of future Black executives and the next generation of Black leaders. But we see many opportunities to leverage our voice and our resources to propel us into the future and drive sustainable impact in those areas. We want to ensure that our beloved organization endures the tangible momentum we've experienced throughout the pandemic into the years to come. We will strengthen relationships with our members' companies and enhance the value we bring to their CEOs and leadership. We want their CEOs to consider us as trusted partners in helping them advance the agenda around Black leadership in their organizations. We want to leverage our collective power to increase funding and drive greater impact. And we are committed to taking our philanthropy beyond our ELC scholarships programs to a larger investment in community partnerships with educational institutions and organizations who are aligned with our mission. Our vision is for the Institute to become the apex of the Black professional experience and a world-renowned center of excellence in thought leadership. Is our agenda ambitious? Yes. Is our agenda attainable? Absolutely. Can we do it alone? No way. The beauty is in the magnitude of what can be accomplished when we work together to achieve our goals. When we stand together, we have a better chance of realizing our vision to increase Black leadership and representation at the CEO, C-suite, and board levels than by acting alone. With our combined skills and resources of our members and our partners and the brand the ELC represents, we are confident we can help accelerate those numbers. And through the relationships with you, we will continue to enable and impact our ELC family and the Black community. I hope you enjoy the rest of our program in this, our 35th anniversary year. Let's seize this opportunity together.